And this carousel ride I'm on with the Renegade Game Studios customer service just keeps on trucking. I finally got a response to my email concerning the Deluxe Core Rulebook pre-order, and they have indeed fixed the issue, saying, yes, the shipping email was a mistake. It was an automated response. I don't even know how that happens. Like, shouldn't there be like input from their end when they do the actual shipping? The system would send a notification to the customer, yes, this is being shipped out. I don't understand how that becomes like an automated process when it's not actually being shipped out. As far as I'm aware, like Amazon and other companies don't just automatically send you a shipping notice when their product is not actually being shipped. That's already a little weird, but at least my pre-order issue with the core rulebook has been settled, even though I still disagree with their decision to just cancel all affected pre-orders. Because what happened was like during the shipment of the deluxe core rulebook, apparently some of the books got damaged. So instead of telling existing pre-orders that were affected that, hey, we're just going to print out some more, it's fine, you're just going to get it at a later date, they decided instead to just take back all those pre-orders, refund the money without consulting the customers, and tell them, hey, put in the pre-order again. And also, we're adding more pre-orders for people who didn't get a chance at it. And of course, that pissed off the people who ended up pre-ordering the standard edition who wanted the deluxe edition. So in the end, they with their decision, they ended up only satisfying people who haven't bought anything. All the people who bought pre-orders for the standard edition and those deluxe pre-orders like myself who were affected by the shipment issue, we just got screwed. That's basically what happened. They screwed us over in order to entice the people who haven't bought anything. And I feel like that's a bit unfair. I've never seen a company that would favor new customers who haven't bought anything over existing customers who already put a down payment on a pre-order and now they just got their pre-order shafted. I mean, luckily I did put in another pre-order, so that was settled, but I can't speak the same for everyone else who wanted to wait until they got refunded, but now they're on a time clock as to when they can reorder the pre-order again, because now that's like open to everyone else. There's not one reserved for them, even though they already put in the down payment for a pre-order. They created more trouble than necessary. Like you could have solved this with a simple notice that the shipment's going to be delayed, but instead you just escalated it into an even bigger problem. And I don't understand why any company would want to do that. I didn't make these videos to rag on Renegade Game Studios specifically, only to point out the perils of being overly reliant on an automated customer service system, which also applies to those of us here on the YouTube platform who knows that anytime you ask YouTube staff for help, all you're getting are automated responses. You have to be like at the top with at least 10 million subscribers to even talk to any human in customer service. It's not a good look for a company to be overly reliant on automated responses in customer service, because that just basically gives customers the impression you honestly don't care. I noticed that some companies, they have this thing where they have like a little chat box that would pop up on the corner of their website, and basically what you do is you type into the chat what your inquiry is, and the chat box would do like a little mini Google search through their frequently asked questions or facts, and they'll look for whatever answer would be closest or that would resolve the inquiry that the customer has, and they'll just pop it up on the chat box saying like, hey, we have this answer in the fact. Does this resolve your issue? And then it has a little like links at the bottom say, does it resolve the issue, yes or no? And if it doesn't, then you click no, and then they'll redirect you to a human customer service rep, which I think is a fantastic way to deal with a lack of customer service staffing, but also you're not being overly reliant on an automated system. So the automated system is there to redirect people with frequently asked questions to the frequently asked questions, and then anyone who has specific problems can actually talk to a human rep. So I think that's a system that I feel all online companies should adopt, because being overly reliant on automated responses like Renegade Game Studios and YouTube, it's a bad look. It just tells people you don't care. You don't care to have a human rep take care of human problems. So yeah, I am interested in buying more Transformers Tabletop RPG materials from Renegade Game Studios, but now I feel like I have to be like super careful about what I order or hope that no other issues pop up, because if I do, my only option is their automated customer service. I don't know if there are any humans there, and if there are, there seems to be vastly outnumbered by the customers. I think when I responded to the feedback email, I was like, hey, maybe you guys shouldn't be sending out automated messages so haphazardly, or come up with a better system like the little chat box system that I mentioned. And maybe you won't have as many issues with customers as you do now with being overly reliant on an automated system. And I got a response from that, but I don't know, I couldn't tell. It didn't sound automated, but it didn't feel human. It felt like it's like the uncanny valley of emails. It looks like it came from a human being, but it's just vague enough that they could mass send it out to anyone else. So at this point, I still don't know if I've talked to a human being throughout my entire exchange with Renegade Game Studios customer service. That on its own is already lowering my faith in this company. They do have a shop on Amazon, so maybe I'd be more enticed to buy through Amazon rather than directly through the website, which is kind of disappointing because I want to support the producers directly, but if they're going to make it difficult for me to buy their products directly from them, I'm more inclined to go through like a third party like Amazon, because then if I have any disputes, at least Amazon would step in and try to help resolve issues compared to me trying to deal with the company directly. Again, this is not a dunk on Renegade Game Studios specifically, but just on the whole decision to go 90% automated responses for customer service. I feel like any company that chooses that over like a half and half system with like the chat box fax and then filtering to like send only specific inquiries to humans, like any company that doesn't use that system, I feel like they don't really, I'm trying to say they don't care, but it does feel like they don't care. Because going fully automated with customer service is like, it's very impersonal, and you just get the feeling that you're not being listened to, which is the point of customer service. You want people to listen to your issues and help resolve their problems. If you're just gonna throw bots at people, then what's even the point? Might as well not have a customer service at all. Just like keep pointing people to the fact, and it's like if your inquiry doesn't get answered by the fact, well, too bad. That's just it. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the situation. Hopefully I won't have to deal with any more issues, and maybe I might finally get an answer to my original inquiry from September, but I'm not gonna hold out hope at this point. The company is obviously busy with whatever it is going on in the background, so I'll just have to deal with it. So that'll be all. Laters.